I know. What is it? SunnyV2. I think that's his name. Like
yeah.
On Skeppy. That's where like apparently Skeppy like was pushed on edge and made a response video.
Did he actually make a response video?
He did, yes.
Can you link me that? I want to watch this right now. All right, we're gonna watch his response. This is 20-something minutes long.
Yep.
Sony Vegas. You know what? I think we need a full screen for this.
Okay. Yeah.
Congratulations, big man. You've just attempted to skep me. Here, wait. Let's go on an adventure.
What the fuck's going on?
Congratulations, big man. You've just attempted to skep me. Here, wait. Let's go on an adventure together. Just you and me. No, I just mean an analysis adventure. You fucking idiot. Look at this. Look at all of them. It's amazing. The potential here is unlimited. The things I could do. Let's put together about 5 minutes of research, creating a series of, let's call them, Skeppy events. Of course, not having any real involvement, understanding, or real context about these situations. What if they've been addressed? Who gives a shit about that? See,
He's just straight up swearing.
I'm not actually gonna personally attack Skeppy.
No fucks given.
On anything. Just that. See,
I can smell the veranda.
And I'm not actually gonna personally attack Skeppy on anything. Just simply plug together the darkest Skeppy events where he messed up and portray it exactly how I want. This villain appearing in my story.
Don't let them in.
Nothing malicious, I swear. Here, let me try. Step 1, pick a random creator that's been on the platform long enough. Okay. Step 2,
Dig.
so was it bucket or fuck it? Or wait, no, I've got a better one. From potato to I promise I'm done swearing after this. Old family-friendly Skeppy will be back one day, just not today. Because these I feel a little bad though. I never really swear much in my videos. And I'm sure some people don't appreciate my naughty words. Or you know what? Even better than swearing. Sometimes I might do silly Skeppy things. I might yell or just straight up be an idiot. But swearing, I've made like 1,000 videos and sworn in probably like 1% of them. I mean, not like I have any motivation around me not to swear.
Language.
But I'm sorry, today I just can't help myself. Now I'm forced to respond to this. Hey, you're not being forced to do anything. But if I don't, people might think it's presented with accurate information. Now I watched the video.
Okay.
And everything was exactly...
Okay, so he bitches and complains, or could he not? I'm not saying that on stream, that's actually offensive, but this video is so hyper edited. Basically, he's saying, oh, the video has poor research, isn't factual, and he's pissed off, so he's swearing. That's what I've taken away so far. And he's basically taking a dig.
As I expected, you know? Like the specific video clips chosen where I talk about certain topics, it really just tickled me the wrong way a little bit. It just sucks, because vital parts I would have wanted to have kept in just didn't make the cut and wasn't used. And it's just my stupid, dumb opinion that this video is straight up garbage. You can clearly tell I'm just a little bit aggravated, okay? Because there was just one thing which tipped me over the edge and made me feel so mad more than anything else. Because I could handle it all, but this one thing. Listen, all I'm saying is if anyone's gonna be talking about significant events and the history of me, it's gonna be me, motherfucker.
What? No. Okay.
You just had...
I used to watch this guy. I bought his merch. What the fuck am I watching now? Am I even watching the same content creator I watched like 3 years ago.
Had to bring this up, didn't you, Sunny McSun? This one actually
the fuck
hurt.
up.
It's like a dagger right to the heart. But what do you care? I bet you think you're pretty clever now, don't you? Now, I know you have a passion to research and document my dumb, dying career. So congratulations, man. You really motivated me to make this response video, because I guess I got nothing left. You see, the problem I have with this video, it isn't just because it's misleading.
Why you bully me?
It isn't just because the way it portrays me. It isn't just because it's negative. And it isn't just because I get hate from it. But the problem I have is with Sunny. Not just because I think he's a big, fat, stupid, dumb meanie head. You just took whatever was convenient to you, mashed it up, highlighted a few tweets, and then the worst day is done. But I got curious. I wanted to look at my competition. So I did. And I'm not gonna lie, there's some bad people out there. But the more I looked, the more I started to ask the question, why does Sunny make these videos in the first place? And that's a good question. And I'm hungry for some answers. So I started going through Sunny's channel, and
This is some schizo shit.
even though it was hard for me to be
You
a
gotta
fan
be
of
fucking
him,
kidding me.
stupid.
I still remember filming this video, and the first half was filmed with my microphone and my headset, but then the second videos really didn't get any views, so it was pretty hard to stay motivated to continue making them. I'd failed once again, and I was feeling a little defeated by YouTube at this point.
I watched a few of these videos, and they all felt the same. Real and genuine. He made a video talking about how he got to 100,000 subscribers, which is awesome, and the story on how he got there. It's really inspiring, and it looks like we might even have a little bit in common.
I was gonna figure out what got views, how the algorithm worked, and constantly push myself to my limits with editing and effort within my video.
I'm really starting to like this guy, I can't lie.
Created the video, The Rise of Friendly Geordies, which performed really well, getting 45,000 views in the first 2 weeks.
So it seems like Sunny's first big video was a video documenting someone's success. That seems pretty awesome. So he did it again, but then there looked like there was a twist somewhere.
Rather than documenting his uprise, I wanted to document his downfall. And ever since, I've just been posting similar videos to these ones.
Sunny decided not only to document the successes, but the downfall. And like I said, there were a few really bad apples doing some really gross stuff. But as time went by, I guess we wouldn't see too much more of the positives. It's almost like the downfalls just have a better narrative to them. But there's nothing wrong with that for the people who've done those ew things. But it all still didn't make any sense to me. Why didn't Sunny make the 1 million subscriber special? He did for 1K and 100K. No, it just wouldn't have fit into his style of content. Wait a minute, Sunny's style of content? That is just peculiar. Sunny made a video telling people to stop cancel culture. All I see is, wait, what?
Most of the time,
What are even these arguments?
Yeah.
This is just bad. I'm not even gonna get past just the fact, like, okay, I'm gonna look past just how unwatchable this is. This is borderline unwatchable, but I am picking up on his points. After all, I am a millennial. I need to put my brain in a jar and soak it for at least 6 hours after watching this. Holy fuck. Yeah, that's fair. Lo-fi addict. No, this guy, not this guy on the screen, but Skeppy, this video's not good. You know, it's just... You really think the commentary community has such a short attention span that we need, like, all this hyper editing? Bro, we fucking, like, live for the 9-hour long videos. Alright? Just fucking talk like a normal person. But he's arguing that this guy is very negative. He's a negative Nancy. He's not positive. Okay, and... this guy makes negative comments. Oh no, he's not positive anymore. Oh no. Compared to all the other people on the channel, I got a bad rap. Oh no. I mean, to be honest with you, if you look at the freaking videos, or the things that Sunny mentioned in the Skeppy video that we literally just watched, it's pretty obvious why this video was made. It's pretty obvious. There's a lot of fucking Twitter drama. And at the end of the day, the series is talking about Twitter drama.
very insignificant people who, to be quite frank, haven't achieved much of significance in their own lives.
Oh?
We have to look at context, relevancy, and intentionality. And that is one of the big issues has gone out the window in current PC culture climate.
I completely agree, man. Let's look at the intentionality. What was your intention here? Well, let's see. All the points you discussed. If you really wanted to know the answers to these things, you could have messaged me, you know?
He could have just messaged you? Okay, so every time I hear a YouTuber make that argument, they need to shut the fuck up because they don't even respond to their own emails, alright? Means nothing.
Tension about making a video on why my career is dying, which had false representations and unanswered questions, could have been answered, you know? There were no ulterior motives here, right?
And that's what I hate the most.
I really recommend checking this video out.
Grow the fuck up, you massive attention-seeking. Is it just me, or is the bar getting lower and lower for getting cancelled?
I don't know, man.
Then when the pizzas showed up to Bad Boy Halo's house, he'd only show 3 pizzas being opened. How do we know that he didn't only order 3 pizzas and sit them on top of a stack of empty boxes? Is it just me?
He's fucking talking about Twitter drama. You're acting like freaking Sunny was out here accusing you of all this shit. No, he's talking about the shit that people were already accusing you on Twitter. What?
Yeah.
This is the problem. This is the whole problem. This is the disconnect here, man. Like, if you think SunnyV2 is out here making all these fucking grandiose claims out of nowhere, bro, this shit was taken from Twitter. This guy researches stuff. There's a lot of shit between you, A6D, on fucking Twitter, and that's what he brought up here. Like, that's all it is, man. He's not making up shit.
Or is the bar getting lower?
Where did the missing pizzas go?
I have over 10 creators written down on my whiteboard, so it's more just a matter of who do I start with.
I'm sure the way I'm portraying this story is totally accurate, and if Sunny's watching this, he might have a different say? Well, who gives a fuck about that? Sunny, why are you doing this to yourself? None of the content that you seem like you actually wanted to make had anything to do with what you do now. It seems like your genuine opinion doesn't really line up. It's confusing. I guess you're just talking about how people killed their own career. That's what it is.
This guy is so fucking butthurt over a video talking about his drama.
It's not like it's not like Sunny V was like saying how like he's basically repeating what was said on Twitter and reporting on what other people had said.
Dude,
and
okay.
Whatever he's saying, it's not him saying the claim. He's repeating what other people have said, if that makes sense.
Can I just like add another thing to this, right? Another layer.
Okay.
When Colossal is Crazy made the video talking about Lion Maker, even Lion Maker wasn't upset that Colossal made the video because even Lion Maker knew he was just collecting the shit and presenting it. If fucking Lion Maker can like see that, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Right.
Well, I mean, now fucking Lion Maker hates Clown because of the interview, but whatever. But the thing is, it's just like, oh my god, I think he missed the mark. And this is just such a bad video. Like, this is so bad. And it hurts me more because, like, I used to watch this guy. I used to be fans of this guy. And then this is what we have to... This is what we listen to. I had no idea he made such a shitty fucking response. I could tell Skeppy edited this himself, and the stuff I missed from him. No shade to his editor, by the way. I know people are going to say they miss the old Skeppy, but I love how he's progressed. Alright, then your brain has deteriorated. Oh god. Is this comment section like filtered? Is this comments?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry, it's gonna knock off. Let me just this comment section has to be fucking filtered. First of all, here's the dislike. Phenomenal response. Loved seeing that old you in there. And I wish I could see it more. You were worthy of my respect just as much as the old high-pixel YouTubers. You and Techno back then were my go-to for content, and although I have grown up, I still love and respect you all the same. With the best, Skeppy. By the way, did those pizzas have some Jif or Skeppy peanut butter from 7-Eleven in the place of that sauce? You know he's being serious when he reverts to his 2016 editing style. I was watching Skeppy back in 2016. It wasn't this fucking unwatchable.
It wasn't this ADHD.
Where do you see that comment? This is one of the best response videos I've ever seen. The editing, the humor, Skeppy himself, 10 out of 10. Yeah, this is the best response ever. I can't even fucking sit through it. This is worse than freaking Jeffree Star's apology video. God Lord Mighty, this is...
Taking whatever information and bits and pieces that you find,
Oh my
aligning
God.
it, portraying it, showing it off however you choose for your fans to watch. Well, actually, you can't really grow a fan base talking about other people all the time, but I do wonder why you left these videos up and privated the rest of them. I guess you must have been genuinely proud of them. You sure are good at this, Sunny. You are just so talented, so gifted at painting out a solid, accurate picture of the past. I just hope I can do as good a job as you, dude.
You can frame whatever you want, however you want, if you know how to do it. Cancellations in some circumstances are appropriate.
And maybe you deserve to have your career ruined. Most of the time, the people doing the cancelling are very insignificant people who, to be quite frank, haven't achieved much of significance in their own life. Most of these people just stumble across an opportunity by bringing someone down who spent their entire life...
How old is this guy? Like, actually, how old is this guy?
Which, SunnyV or Skeppy?
Skeppy.
22.
He's 2 years older than me, and he's having a mental breakdown in a video.
You're trying to bring down a big...
Like, if it was on a live stream or on a Twitter thread, that's one thing. But he edited this video and published it. He had...
Yeah.
He probably, like, had a week he was working on this, and he still posted it. This is just bad, man.
Influential content creator who's likely inspired thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of kids, adults, teenagers, just for you to feel a little bit more significant. You are going to try and bring down a big influential content creator who might say someone from a depressive slump cancellation thing to their absolute highest. How can hate content be at absolute highest? But I also hate the fact that people are being cancelled.
The things that are being taken out of context.
What the dog doing?
Sunny.
What did this text say?
What the dog?
I'm not going to lie, I've come across some real jerks in my time, but I sincerely believe that you are a complete scumbag. You fucking gotta be kidding me. I can't believe you would go out of your way to not only present narratives which falsify reality and simply the truth, okay, but to but to absolutely misrepresent myself with multiple false allegations to share your 1+ million subscribers, presenting your quote-unquote research as fact, which is only to be complete lies. I have come every single bit of evidence. A lot of your points are truly dumb. Missing pizzas, lol, and yes, I guess this bothered me, otherwise I wouldn't have responded like I usually would have just ignored. Anyone can see what you're doing, and it really is too difficult to create your, and it isn't really too difficult to create your garbage style of content, believe me. At least my hyper editing trash requires effort. You should have stuck to what you love doing, bro. Slanty face, you would have made it. But please don't let me get started on the amount of hypocrisy your entire existence is. Just by watching your old videos, Lamau, quite literally anyone can see the real you just by going through old videos you forgot to private. I might have accidentally found many more clips which you would have defined as disastrous downfall, sad face, way too effortlessly. You are a grade A hypocrite. At least stay true to yourself, jerk. I guess you were looking for a target to obtain some personal gain off of. Here I am, Sunny. You did it. Are you going to apologize for your mistakes? You've generated a massive wave of hate sent my way based off your own deception. I just love the horrible threats I've been receiving thanks to you. I don't know how you sleep at night, but you are truly disgusting. Do better.
Wow.
Twit longer in a video.
Yeah.
This is bad. He's coming across, no one is gonna take him seriously. All right, if he wanted to be genuinely taken seriously, like if he had a, like if I think he really is upset with this, but this is not the way to respond to commentary drama. It just isn't, you know. He's not gonna get taken seriously. You know, this is not gonna be good for him. I don't know what he expected. I don't know what he should be expecting from this. This just genuinely is this is an objectively bad video. We're only 9 minutes in. What's this over here? Filler? We'll get to that. Any sense of like coming across as serious, any sense of like coming across as I fucked up, any sense of, hey Sunny, you're kind of an asshole for this, it's all thrown out the fucking window, man. You come at this literally like you're a 14-year-old boy who just got their Minecraft server destroyed. I know, because I did the same shit. I didn't make a video, but I went to fucking Twitter and I cried like a baby.
Had the same
when,
reaction.
Yeah, I had the same reaction just on Twitter. I've been there before, dude. You know, and then I grew up. And this is just not the way to respond to this. I think if you really wanted to make a response, there's definitely a better way to do it. You would probably get more respect. I mean, people would still probably criticize you, but it wouldn't be nearly as bad as probably what you're experiencing now based on this response. This is like, by the way, this is almost a month old. I missed out on this. My God. And this comment section is 100% neutered.
Yeah. I feel like if you were to like say a comment, it would go to the held for review thing, and then he would have to approve it. Although I could be wrong, judging based on how your first reaction to it was.
Bro, he wasn't trying to cancel. He was trying to portray facts objectively. Read the description. He goes over the stuff in a less memey way. Oh my, there's a whole. Oh my god.
To do it longer.
Oh my god, do we read this? Well then, I think I think it might be quite fitting to take a good look at Sunny's description. Let's go over it, shall we? Sunny's fucking Sunny's description. If you missed the old Skeppy, you're probably not alone. This one hit too hard, RIP. Once a legendary YouTuber. Quick question, Sunny. At what point did I stop becoming such a legendary content creator for you? Would you pinpoint it for me? Achievements that built me up have such a grand legendary status occurred at the same time frame, whereas many other horrible topics you talked about did as well. Building over 100 million views on par with Dream, George Not Found, and Tommy in it, his Minecraft YT channel has fallen in this less than 10 million views per month recently. Okay, so the thing is that the reason why people... This is the thing that a lot of content creators don't realize. You know, you do morph as a content creator. You do change. But, like, your old audience doesn't want you to change, and they're just going to hate you for it when you change. And there's nothing wrong with change. When I saw Skeppy start changing his content going into 2020, leaning more towards in the Dream SMP, leaning more towards into the heavily scripted stuff, leaning more towards into the hyper-edited stuff, that's when I would say... That's where I would pinpoint it, for me. I would pinpoint it there, where, for me, I didn't find the content that good anymore. So that's why I unsubscribed, and that's why I found different content creators to fill up my time. Now, I didn't make a video, I didn't make a Twitter post, I didn't really do any of that shit, but I will tell you this, I'm not the only person who feels the same way. Basically, once 2020 happened, a lot of these Minecraft YouTubers started to shift towards the Dream mentality, and I just wasn't a fan of it. And a lot of those Minecraft people were not really fans of it. So we gravitated to other forms of content. You know, it's just how it is. And, you know, you can't sit there and appease your audience 100% of the time, but, like, you can't shit on someone for pointing out that your content has changed and then sit there, well, my content hasn't changed. It fucking has, dude. It's, like, different. You know? It's like, you did change, and you might think it might be for the better. Some people might think it's for the better, and some people won't. And, like, honestly, it's not bad to listen to criticism, but also at the same time, it's not bad to just say, this criticism's fucking stupid, you know? I feel like I'm doing better content. There's people who think I'm doing better content. I'll just do what I want to do. No one's gonna fault you for that. They're just gonna say, I missed the old Skeppy. Well, go fucking watch the older videos. They're still up there.
Yeah.
Like, what?
It's quite interesting, because I kind of...
I know it's a hot take for me to say that. It's kind of against a lot of things I would say. But genuinely, like, people's content will change. People's tastes will change. And, you know, it's just how it is.
I believe that. Yeah, because for example, I know this is like a really poor example because it's in a really smaller level, but like a lot of people really hated the fact that I stopped doing singing fish videos to make different styles.
Well, that's because you got an audience around making singing fish videos.
Exactly. Yeah.
Skeppy generated an audience around making this content that's not hyper edited. He's making this like scripty troll content,
right?
You know,
and so like I didn't go out of my way to fucking make a video criticizing or hating on people that wanted me to like go back to making singing fish videos. I didn't do that at all. I just continued doing what I personally wanted to do, and
yeah, I don't think there's really anything wrong with that at the end of the day. I just think when people say, oh, you've changed, just don't take it so fucking personally.
Nowadays, I'm being told my content has changed because I'm doing more of a...
Yeah, your content has changed, but like, I'm not going to sit here and bitch and complain, you know?
Yeah.
You know, I get that people change their content. I'm changing up my content very soon. I'm not gonna keep doing the gaming shit much anymore on my YouTube channel, at least.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do stuff like this, where I'm just talking about drama and shit. Well, not really drama. I'm just talking about shit like this because it's interesting.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I would like, you know, I like making a few, you know, gaming videos here or there, you know? It's just that I don't want it to be the sole purpose, because I feel like, at least now, it's been way overdone, and it's definitely a little bit difficult. At least for my experience, it was difficult to grow based off of just doing gaming videos.
What I'm just getting at is that I don't know. Skeppy took this video way too much to heart. And I feel like that this video wasn't a dig straight from Sunny. This was a dig from a huge collection of people on Twitter. And if he really felt bad about this whole situation, I feel like there could have been a much better way to address all the problems, all the grievances he had, than going at it like this. Like, I know that sometimes things can be emotional, but at the end of the day, you know, the way that you respond to something and the way that you grow from a situation like this can make or break your career. And I feel like a move like this genuinely could break someone's career. And I don't want to see that to Skeppy, even though the internet fucking hates him for whatever reason. But, like, this is the way you respond to criticism, and this isn't even, like, major, you know? Like, I know that there's going to be people out there that are going to send death threats and be fucking losers online. Don't ever do that shit. It's fucking lame. It's just the way that you respond to criticism is make or break. And if you come out looking like the bigger man, and you genuinely believe that, you know, Sunny's a loser hypocrite, you could utterly destroy him technically, just by the way you respond. If you really think he was impartial, then bring up the point, bring up the why you've come to that point, and present it in a way that, you know, not only your audience can understand and take in, but people who are from Sunny's community can understand and take in. People from Sunny's community are going to come and watch this video, right? And they're just going to be like, this is some hyper-edited piece of shit, which Sunny brought up the hyper-editing in the video anyway. You know? It's not a good look, man. This is just not the way to respond. Like, I get wanting to go back to your roots just to kind of prove a point that your content has changed for the better. But this is just not... this is not the way to respond to criticism like this. I really don't. He's clearly isn't part of the commentary community, and his response really shows. It's not even just being part of the commentary community. It's just called being an adult at some point. You know, being an adult, you're not gonna... this isn't like Skeppy's first rodeo in fucking drama. You know, if this was his first time in drama, fine. I could give him a little bit of leeway and hope he does better next time. But this is like his umpteenth freaking piece of drama he's been in. And this is the way he's going to respond to it? In this emotionally charged disaster of a video? And this, like, Twitlonger-esque fucking description? Continuing to respond to more bits of drama after the fact? It's just... It's not the way, man. It really isn't. I don't know what else to say. I'm so tired. It's 2 in the morning. I feel bad for him.
Same. Sorry, I had my mic muted.
He was legendary when he wasn't doing his crazy hyper edits and that weren't fitting in his style and then people subscribe for. This is going to happen. Getting criticism for different style of content, it's bound to happen. Yeah, it happens with everyone. Every content creator changes their content. Even freaking Skeppy brought it up. SunnyV2 changes content to the downfall videos, you know? And I know there's the argument here, why is he doing it? For money. It's a point. I'm not going to hold it against Skeppy. I'm not going to hold it against Sunny. At the end of the day, it's the job. It's the grind. You could argue morality, though. But to sit there and say this was... to sit here and say that this response was, is a good response, I don't know. I'm getting the points, but... Fuck, man, the way he's...
The way
he's giving his points is just not the way to go. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We're only 9 minutes in.
What I'm doing?
Alright, there's a whole nother scene. It's hard for my small brain to comprehend your logic. Your title states my career is dying, and then you proceed to show a graph of my overall views on a decline. This has to be by far the dumbest logic I've ever seen. Surely even you can see why, right, Sunny? I am not going to lie, I really used to care about YouTube views / stats a lot. Not a single day would go by without checking my Social Blade or real time. Don't check Social Blade. Or every hour, LMAO XD. For a long time, I now honestly could care less for view count / analytics. Well, this must mean the lack of uploads recently defined my existence and career as dying. For me, no, but in Sunny's video, he does bring up numbers. I guess it's to sort of back up what he's saying. For me, I would say your career is dying because of how much you've changed your content for what I believe is personally the worst. And if we look at your sub count to your view count, and I'm going to pull out the stats, all right? I'm not going to care about the frequency of uploads. I'm going to look at how much uploads you've made. Your 6.2 million sub channel, and you made 386k views in 11 days on a video. Like, yeah, obviously uploading less videos means you're going to get less overall views. But even on the videos you are uploading, you're not making, like, you're not cracking 1 million reliably.
Right.
That's kind of the point I feel like he was trying to make, Sunny. You didn't articulate it very well, Sunny. I will give you that. But, I mean, that is kind of the point. And a lot of your old fans, like a good portion of the people who subscribe to your YouTube channel, you know, they're not interested anymore. They're not interested in this stuff. It's too intense.
Sunny, it just looks like you've become what you despise the most.
Oh boy.
Well, that's great and all, but what about all the shit he said about you? Your events are a total copy of Mr. Beast.
I knew this was coming. Holy fuck. I knew this was coming. Okay, Google. Desk off. I'm turning off the big light.
Made Minecraft challenge videos before Mr. Beast Gaming was a channel.
Mr. Beast Gaming ripoff.
People before me have made Minecraft challenge videos.
Like the editing was.
He's calling you a Mr. Beast Gaming ripoff because you copied his editing style after the fact. Your early challenge videos, Skeppy, were edited like normal for what your content was, and it was enjoyable. That's why your challenge videos at the start cracked millions of views. But then you started copying Mr. Beast because you think the audience that you have collected on your channel are a bunch of brain-dead idiots, and they can't sit there and handle watching a long YouTube video without having a bunch of hyper edits. There's nothing wrong with editing content like that, but there is a problem when that's everything, and then your audience doesn't like it, and your audience is used to more calm edit. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
I'm fucking getting tired.
This is one of the things that kind of like tilt me the wrong way when I saw the video, because that was like not the point that SunnyV was.
It's the editing.
Like,
it's the editing.
Yeah.
The editing was what's replicated, and since then the views have gone down.
Yeah.
Pretty obvious correlation.
After me will make Minecraft challenge videos. It's really not that deep, but just for Sunny, in case he's dying to know, before Mr. Beast actually started doing events, he called me and he said, hey, I'm making Minecraft events. Want to make a video together? Because I don't want people thinking I ripped you off. Those were his exact words. And you know, I was shocked. I literally took it from him. I just did what he was doing in Minecraft.
Kind of ironic.
Dude, I'm not copying Mr. Beast. Admits to copying Mr. Beast. Okay.
And it worked, but he was saying that to me. I mean, he's just a legend. But quite clearly the opposite happened here. And that's just what happens on YouTube sometimes. You have no idea how many times
That's fair, but that's not the point he was making. But that is a fair thing that does happen.
I have seen content creator A create said video, and then content creator B creates a similar video. And what do you think happens? The video with more views is always assumed to be created first, which makes no sense, but that's just how it is. Yeah, okay, whatever, but how could you scam your own fans? What?
This thread would surface on the Invaded Lands forum titled "I got scammed on a Skeppy event."
Yeah, respond to this one. This is a good one.
Event a few weeks ago, yet didn't get my prize. I've been checking my PayPal daily, but I
Can you stop with these fucking edits for 5 seconds?
haven't gotten anything. I'm really worried about this and desperately have
so
been trying to
poorly
get in contact,
chroma keyed.
but have nothing. I have proof I won the event.
You can tell he fucking edited it. Oh, sorry. Does that mean?
Right information. Did I get scammed? Proof, literally just watch his building competition video. I won for the watermelon build.
That's just so interesting. I mean, how could someone be dumb enough to upload a video advertising someone winning and then not pay them? I mean, maybe if they were an idiot like me. Alright, let me just take a look, okay? This post right here, where Sunny openly claims that I'm a scammer. The creator of the post name is Zach's Alt. So I decided to look into it. You have no idea the amount of digging I had to do to get this screenshot, which was a list of all the winners in the event. Now, Zach's Alt was one of the winners, and as you can see right here, they gave me their PayPal email. And funny enough, I searched through my transactions. There it was, the prize money of $100 of what was owed. Okay, is there anything else I have to say? Prize money of $100 of what was owed. Okay, is there anything else?
There were multiple prize winners who each won $100, which I have all of their transactions, so I just decided to say, fuck it, let me just scam one of the winners, so I'm proud to prove my innocence to Sunny. Okay, that's fair. It's a fair response. I was gonna say something earlier and I forgot, so let me rewind.
Okay.
Pay them. I mean, maybe if they were an
Oh, I remember now. There is a bit from Technoblade's video, by the way. And this is not really going to help Skeppy here in any capacity, unfortunately. But I was watching through some of Skeppy's old videos. Or, no, not Skeppy's. Technoblade's old videos. As I think everyone is. And there's a bit in there where Skeppy still owes Technoblade 20 bucks, right? Remember that one? From that one TNT run game? Never got the money? Just a fair reminder for you, Skeppy.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Sup?
Oh, fuck. Is it too late to pay him?
Alright, I just found I gotta wake up at 8 a.m. So let's speed run. Okay. This is a bad video.
$100 of what was owed. Okay, is there anything else I have to say?
Another user by the name of Chubby Dog would then add to this by stating, I got scammed by Skeppy too. He was oh my god. Doing his first to find and kill him event on Invaded, and the winner got Overlord, and so he started and I found him and killed him, but he said I forgot to start recording, and so he didn't even give me.
Guys, God forbid my audience can have the attention span of like 5 minutes.
For like 5 seconds?
Hey, let's see. Skeppy did an event. He forgot to start recording and he didn't give me the prize and he scammed me. I don't host events for ranks, but even so, the claim here, Sunny, I own Invaded. Overlord is a rank on Invaded. You do realize I can grant people ranks for free, right? It doesn't cost me anything. So the claim here is that I recorded a video and hosted a prize for Overlord, which I don't even host events for rank prizes, by the way. And then this guy won the event, and then I was like, bitch, fuck off. I didn't record, even though I could just type a command and give you a rank for free.
Bad response.
You can just piss right
Bad.
off. Sunny, I'm not a dick, but I must say you are just a master manipulator. You've really got a lot of my own fans to turn against me here. I mean, ask around. I've paid every single event winner. Always. Sunny, you're a real jerk. This is just bullshit.
However, it was
Bad response. That's a bad response to that take. It's just free, bro. Why wouldn't I do it? Nah.
wasn't only competition winners that hadn't been paid by Skeppy.
Wow, you are so good at this.
You can frame whatever you want, however you want, if you know how to do it.
Practice does make perfect. Here, could we maybe watch another video? One where the content's actually reliable? Of course! Oh no, I was kidding! Wow, these titles are getting really creative, but mine's still better. Okay, I'm sure there are a lot of great points in here, and I would be more than happy to sit down, go through them all, as I'm sure there are valid explanations. Hold on a second here. Why is he making the same exact style video on Dream? Does he just hate Skeppy and Dream? stream? Are Skeppy and Dream just both bad people?
Hold on.
Or are they two convenient videos appealing to a generally wide audience? Or maybe it was just a coincidence. Now we need to go back and think. What did Sunny tell us?
Future, I want to pull hotter bitches.
What is the intent here? You
What?
gotta thank me just a little bit. I mean, who would have
What?
thought a liar could generate that juicy momentum on a channel? This almost seems too familiar. It's reminding me just a little bit too much of the start and rise of Sunny. Didn't he start the same way? Now listen, I'm not gonna lie. I think this guy's content
Motherfucker
is
just lost me
actually
already.
really good. Even though he has points that I
We're talking about a
disagree with,
different
you
channel
don't
now.
have to become Sunny's little brother if you don't want to. I even want to try and give you some more momentum if I can. Everyone,
No. No.
Now he's talking about a different channel. Oh, he's really punching down.
go!
Man. 1.86 million, 6.2. 2.9 million, 3.2 million, 4.2 million, 1.2 million. Seems to be cranking millions pretty easily. 3.4 million on Technoblade. Okay. 386k, 514k, 519k, 434k, 992k. Oh, almost a million. 679k. And you have the gall to say this.
Even though he has points that I disagree with, you don't have to become Sunny's little brother if you don't want to. I even want to try and give you some more momentum if
I want to even try and give you some more momentum if I can.
I think he's talking about a different channel.
Wait, he's talking about a different channel?
Yeah, he switched over to a different channel. Yeah, that right there, Kitty Kid. He's talking about that channel now.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. You didn't even make that one
Yeah, he
clear.
lost me halfway through, but basically he talked about he talked about that channel, saying how he's a copy of Sunny V.
really good. Even though he has points that I disagree with, you don't have to become Sunny's little brother if you don't want to. I even want to try and give you some more momentum if I can. Everyone, please, if you don't mind, go check out this channel and subscribe. The content is good. I'm taking a chance here, but that's what my gut is telling me to do, and I really just pray that the content evolves in a good way.
Former girl PlayStation because she's 5. Skeppy had said the F slur.
Wow. I don't really know if it's good enough for you guys, but I don't really see the need to talk and go over this again.
Are you messing with me?
I addressed it, I'm sorry, and if my apology wasn't good enough for you, well then I'm double sorry. I apologized in the past, I took down videos, everyone can beat me down for all my horrific mistakes, but you, Sunny, what's your excuse?
Shut the fuck up, fat.
Why did you say that word? But you're criticizing me for it? That's not fair.
That's the point. That's the point he's making. That is the point. Okay. God. God. All right. Feel like I've lost 30 years off my life expectancy at this point. I think we all can remember when iDubbbz made a video talking about rice scum, and in the video, very beginning of the video, or close to the very beginning of the video, Ian brought up the "Did it feel good though?" thing that rice scum said to a victim of rape. It was a very fucked up thing, and he was put through the ringer about that long before iDubbbz came along and made his video. But iDubbbz still included it in the video. At the end of the day, it really seems like we got kind of the same situation going on over here. The point was not brought up because he disagrees with the usage of the word, or he disagrees with you can't say that word at any point in your career, or whatever. I think he brought it up because this is what people on Twitter are saying. There's a trend here. He brings up what people are saying on Twitter. He isn't making accusations by himself in this entire video from Sunny. That doesn't happen. So, once again, if you are upset with what Sunny is saying, then you need to be upset with what the people on Twitter are also saying. And if you did apologize for it, that's great. That's great. You know, just like with Rice Gum, you know, he apologized to the girl, and he made the comment too, and they moved on. And basically, for the most part, the reason why it was brought up again in Ian's video was just articulate the point that he can be criticized. In Sunny's case, it was brought up because this is what people on Twitter are saying. Whether you believe it's a justified reason or not, it's just what people are saying. Now, in Skeppy's defense, to play devil's advocate, Sunny did sort of coax and say that half of the stuff that people were accusing A6D of was not as serious, but didn't really do the same for Skeppy. So what does that mean? But still, at the end of the day, I feel like this is just reading Twitter. My phone just restarted. It's still just reading Twitter and regurgitating what the Twitter people are saying more than what he believes himself. And I think that is the biggest mark missed in this entire video. And it's very unfortunate because as a result, now we have this dumpster fire of a video. Hyper edited to shit. It's like deciphering Hammurabi's code to get any of the points of criticism that were trying to be made. It's just so unfortunate. And I feel so bad for Skeppy in the sense that he could have handled this so much better and he could have come out on top. But instead, he decided to go this extremely emotional route. And I don't think it's helping him.
The internet was a totally different place back then. You can't pin someone for something that they said years ago. It's a totally different YouTube landscape, political landscape,
It's not what he was doing.
comedy landscape, and on top of this, a totally different level of maturity for the individual.
I don't see why I need to go over topics I've addressed, so I'm not gonna do that. I've apologized for my mistakes. Have you, Sunny? Can we please just take a little break now?
We'll return after these messages.
I've used that soundbite before.
Yeah, so
Oh
have
no.
I.
That fucking hits too close to home.
Yeah.
I miss the old Skeppy, the always troll Skeppy, the eggshell Skeppy, the always L Skeppy. I hate the new Skeppy, the always streaming Skeppy. I weak Skeppy, there was Skeppy. I used to Skeppy, I used to love Skeppy.
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I used to watch all of Skeppy's videos, and he uploaded twice a day. It's very intense. Just, I hate to say it, I miss the old Skeppy.
No, he's right. It makes sense. I just don't upload as much as I used to. I used to not single or double, but triple upload consistently. Wake up, record, sleep, repeat. That was my life, and I understand the feeling. I used to watch all your Dream SMP videos, and this video was a new editor. Completely different style. So I can't even lie, he's right. Maybe I have changed, or maybe it was just you. We can grow out of things. I have, it's normal. But I worked on this video all by myself, so hopefully it feels more like the old me. Yes, I could have possibly uploaded more, but I always felt like I was doing stuff.
Not something to
even,
brag
you know,
about.
Going outside sometimes. But if you guys want...
Oh, come on. Is your name John Swan by any chance? Commentary community, just go outside and you can touch some grass. Fuck that fucking argument, dude. God.
I'll even go back to only me editing the videos. I made a poll to see if that has anything to do with it, but Sunny, I'm really mad at you. And not to mention, half of your videos' content is about...
What? A6D?
So Sunny decided he would attempt to have a blast to the past. Now, even though we already know Sunny is a great guy where you can get reliable content, there happened to be a few mistakes. Sunny was telling us a story that we all seem to know a bit too well. Skeppy and A6D are no longer friends. Sunny, I know you want to act like you know what happened. I get it. A few tweets and clips exist, so you can just create a narrative. But if I can, hopefully, I'd like to talk about a few things. I mean, I kinda lived it. And even though it isn't exactly fun for me to do this, I have a few things to say. There's a lot. I don't really know where to start. Maybe you know what it's like to lose a friend or a best friend. What about when it's in front of what feels like the whole world? Yes, it's exhausting. And eventually gets to the point where this guy makes a video about it. I reach my tipping point. Nothing about this is fun. And yes, I know, we choose to do the things we do, the things we say in front of everyone. And that's on us. But friends fight sometimes. It's normal. But this one just felt different. It felt like there's just no hope at times. And believe me, the internet amplified this by a million. At the time, I had a lot of built-up anger towards A6D. We fought, argued. I was upset at him for things he would do. And I know he was upset at me for things that I would do or say. It wasn't sunshine and rainbows. There was nothing pretty about it, and it just kept getting worse. Until it eventually got to a point of just regrets. I felt so hurt and upset. At the time, I sat around and I thought, wow, look how much I tried to do for A6D, and he doesn't even appreciate me. That's obviously not true. I regret anything I put online about that matter. It was stupid. I wish I didn't make any tweets or stream, but connecting the dots now is easy. I know A6D has said or done things that he regrets too, but I won't speak for him. I just want to say that A6D is a great friend. He is extremely smart, but most of all, he's a good person. Bad is really sweet, and he would convince me that us three should hang out and just move on. But I have a really hard time getting over things sometimes, and that's my fault, I know. And I didn't want to do that, but I still did. And I just want to say I'm sorry to Bad, to A6D, if I was awkward or hard to be around. But what really came out of all of this was nothing. It was a losing battle, and it was always a losing battle. I'm sorry to A6D and Bad Boy Halo for anything that they might still be mad at me for, or anything stupid I did. I was just so hurt. But I'm lucky. I get to live a happy ending. I talked to A6D quite often today. We even made some videos together. Now this was all pretty recently, but I know things are only positive and upward from here. What were we talking about again? Oh, right. I mean, come on. Sunny, if you really wanted to get down to it, all the facts, I would have been more than happy to answer any questions. But I see perfectly now why you wouldn't do that to make this misleading masterpiece. Good job.
And that's the end.
What are all these numbers?
Fuck if I know.
Credit card numbers? Oh, he's dropping codes probably for Domino's. There's a whole description to this, by the way. Getting over 100 million views on the Dream, yeah, whatever. I didn't exactly go over this point in the video too much because I'm dumbfounded how the SunnyV2 manipulates this all too well. Honestly, I think 10 million views a month recently for 1 to 2 videos a month is kind of solid. It's not when you're only getting 600K. Also, I'm impressed with the keywords mentioning Dream, George, and Tommy. I tried to do this myself sometimes, but you guys are too good at it. I don't believe George has 100 million plus views. Why was that put in the description? Why and what is the recollection of George and Skeppy? Or maybe it was some tags. Yeah, we'll just keep going from that. This reminds me of how the entire story in the video you made up feels like a tad misleading to me, mainly because I know the truth, but if it was a casual video, I would totally believe everything you got done and said. Alright. Overall, very, very sneaky, and I think the tactics you are actually very clever. The more I looked into the intent, you know, I would, the one word you mentioned, which happens to be very, am I still on the server? I am. Happens to be very important. P.S. No shots or anything towards George. I love George. We just provide the context. This video will cover up the downfall of Skeppy, beginning with the rise alongside the Bad Boy Halo. And all that shit. Yes, Sunny, my overall YT areas are so low. Even though my average reviews per video has increased over time. That's a fucking lie. I can't look. It's clear my friendship with AD cost me the views. Not really. Wait a minute. My 100 million views a month was after the trio split up and all the drama went downhill. Okay. You know me. I like this topic and it means a lot to me. You know, when people split up and have a big drama, more people are going to tune in. So this means nothing as well. You know, I said this topic means a lot to me and I'm quite sensitive about it. I must admit also, Have you never read my channel description before? I thought we were a real fan. It states that most of my videos are skits and has been for a few years. Yeah, that's a fair point, but that's not a point Sunny was making. That was a point that Twitter was making, and that's what Sunny was regurgitating. Why are people not fans of Skeppy anymore? Because the videos are fake. They never realized it was fake, even though it was pretty obvious. Bro, what the heck is going on with your timeline? You said how are friendships eventually cost them success. Wait, what the fuck? Since obviously success can only equate to YouTube videos, not to me, but you could argue that for Sunny. I don't know. It 100% was not a okay. We're talking about views still. Therefore, I'm no longer a legend and have taken such a big fall. Pure genius. And why did you say these friendships? A6D is just one person. Why are you making it seem like there's another good one, Sunny? Thank you for watching. Like, sub if you enjoyed SunnyV2. Thank you all for a good tier upload. I love you, SunnyV2. Sunny's description. This video was inspired by Kitty Kane's video on the topic, The Downfall of Skeppy from Legend to Liar. Yes, Kitty Kane inspired you to create this video with your pure intentions. I like Kitty Kane's video. I watched it, feel genuine, and I do feel like there's valid criticism. So you went ahead and did some thionking, I'm sure. Snuck gold with this. Great opportunity to create, well, you know, your masterpiece, Sunny. You can't forget your creative twist towards the video you added. This isn't exactly what happened, Sunny. Well, you said it yourself. You've given me so much reason to believe you don't know anything about me. You don't know how said events unfolded and the way they did in my life, why they happen, how I grew as a person from certain things, and you just straight up lie. There's some truth for you. Why are you acting like you're a fan of me and you know me? And I've been a fan ever since. Cool, right? I remember now. Dang, you have some absolutely brilliant villainizing tactics. You gotta teach me sometime. Check out Kitty Kane and credits and extras. There's more? Oh, there's fucking more, alright. Once again, credits to Kitty Kane. Tongue-tied complete Skeppy and Babbo Halo map. Credits to Professional Biggie on the remix intro song. Credits to Sunny. Well, I mean, most of it was my own video clips for my own form that I'm crediting Lamau, and he links just a channel. Doesn't even fucking link the video. God, he's such a pessimistic little shit. Some extra things I would like to add on. Bad. I'm sorry for all the language clips or many other meme pictures I use, lol. But you should be used to it by now. In all seriousness, no. He is simply the best. To Dream for just being a super awesome, kind-hearted guy. I didn't want to compare him to me in my video or anything. It just happened that Kitty King made the same style video, but he is always extremely helpful to me whenever I need, and I appreciate that. My family and IRL friends who have supported me since the day I have really talked about them too much online. I love them so much, and my sister is just the best. And to A60, I'll always be there for you if you ever need anything at all. I would also like to thank some other real legends who have helped me there before. I doubt any of them will see this, but still, we've got Just Verb, Finster, Zelk, PDL, Antifrost, Laya, Quackity, Captain. Most of these names I actually recognize.
Yeah.
And the songs used, don't care. Kevin MacLeod. Shout out. Big man himself. Also, sorry I've been a little missing in action. I have a lot of personal and family stuff to go down in my life lately, and it's been a little bit stressful. And not to mention, this video did take a fat minute to make, Lamau. Yeah, it took you a fat minute to really think about this one, did it? Really did. Lastly, thank you very much for supporting me in any, if you have no idea how much you've changed my life. Alright. Alright. There's... alright. There's still more. I'll bet you there's more. Or not.
No tweets ever. What about Skeppy extras?
Well, I guess he hasn't been on Twitter. It's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
So there you go. SunnyV2, everyone. And Skeppy. How long was that segment? Who knows?
The whole video? It was like 20 minutes long.
I think we talked about... I think we were talking about this for a while. That's crazy, though.